to explain about the introduction part for managing personal financial statement and budgeting. Personal financial statement refers to a statement that lists out of all assets and liabilities of an individual or couple. It is also a document or spreadsheet that summarizes a person's financial situation at a certain point in time. For example, balance sheet and cash flow statement. Balance sheet consists of assets and liabilities. Meanwhile, cash flow statement is a financial statement that records income and expenses of money at a certain point in time. Budgeting is a financial plan that identifies where people's money come from, how much money they have, and where it all goes. It is a strategy for saving, spending, and borrowing money. It helps to examine one's income and how to spend it, allowing people to make better financial decisions. The purpose for managing financial statement and budgeting is, first, to report current financial position, second, to maintain information about financial activity, third, to live with the income, and fourth, to spend money wisely.
The importance of managing personal financial statement and budgeting. When it comes to managing your finance, many people mistakenly believe that they are either too young or to have so much money. For the time being, your excuses are valid. But if you wait until you have lost all your money to make a financial plan, it may be too late. It doesn't matter where you are in your financial life right now. You must have a solid strategic plan. To put it simply, this is how you manage and arrange your own financial investment, saving, expenditure, sources of income, and the other activities. Financial planning or budgeting is an essential part of managing your money. Personal financial factor is necessary for these four following steps. First, you will have a better understanding of the financial matters. Number 2, can organize your expenses and saving effectively. Okay, for the third one, you will have the power to set your goals of your money. Okay, for the last one, construct money making machine. So, the next subtopic is current issue of managing personal financial statement and budgeting. Who would have thought that only a year had gone, a COVID-19 had devastating effect on the economy to the point that it could be regarded a complete financial catastrophe. A further problem is that the fact the pandemic has a significant influence on the incomes of individuals in all sectors, regardless of whether they work in the public sector, private sector, or even in the white collar. Even when revenues continue to decline, cost and responsibility keep on coming at you regardless of the severity of the current economic situation. Furthermore, the influence seems to be unrestrained in terms of its scope and durability. Considering all of these factors, financial planning would be your best ally in navigating your way through the adversities ahead. So here's some simple steps to be followed to plan your financial during this pandemic. For the first step, maybe you can discover your strengths and use them to your advantage. The second one is budgeting in advance, assigning daily allowance or tracking costs. And the last one, which is the third one, is increase your liquidity ratio. In addition to surviving the COVID-19 crisis, you should be able to find a new interest or side income if you follow this instruction. For statistic information, managing personal financial statement and budgeting. In the second quarter of 2020, Malaysia's GDP declined less quickly than in the first quarter. Also, the economy's performance during this pandemic can be seen on a quarter basis, and it went down less in July than it did in August, but it went down even more in August, and also in the first 3 months of the year, GDP soared. However, the third wave of COVID-19 and the reinforcement of the conditional movement control order in Peninsular Malaysia, except for Perlis, Kelantan and also Pahang, put the LI's predicted economic direction in danger because they made it hard for people to move. Malaysian Economic Statistic Review will have more detailed information about the country's current economic and social performance. It will be out by the end of this week and it will be called as Malaysian Economic Statistic Review Volume 7.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is HUSNUL KHATIMAH ALIA binti AZMI. My presentation is going to focus on the conclusion and the recommendation. First of all, as we know, during a pandemic season COVID-19, there is an impact of managing a financial statement which has impacted several economic and individual earnings. So, in order to survive the COVID-19 issues, we must reduce the expenditure and manage it properly. Everyone must plan and handle their funds effectively to live a comfortable life. Each individual requires a financial statement to accomplish their financial objective and commitments like achieving financial freedom, making reasonable financial decisions, and taking advantage of every financial opportunity. It is because it can give a better quality of life. Next, prior knowledge of money can be used as a tool to spend on items we want and we need. As a result, we will know how to govern money rather than the other way around. We will find out if our financial resources are sufficient to support the lifestyle. This can assist us in sticking to the budget and possibly allowing us to save more money. Also, we will learn how to manage our money to achieve the financial goals by practicing good financial management. Hence, we will be more financially knowledgeable, have more income sources, and we can fully control how money works. There are numerous strategies to enhance one's financial status. If we take it seriously, we will successfully manage the financial statement and the financial issues will begin to fade. In addition, we may begin to obtain the benefits of reduced debt, future savings, and a strong credit score. We should set aside some time to write out clear about long-term and short-term financial goals. We might desire to buy a rental property or retire early in the future. All these goals will have an impact on our financial planning. For example, the goal of retiring earlier depends on how well we save money now. Moreover, set short-term goals such as sticking to a budget, reducing spending, paying down debt, or avoiding using credit card. This method of organization ensures that we pay the most attention to the most critical issues. Once we have written down the financial goals, we should prioritize them. We can also list them in the order that we want to achieve it, but a long-term goal like saving for retirement requires us to work towards it while also working on other goals. Furthermore, the budget is one of the essential tools to have a success financially. It allows creating a spending plan so we can allocate the money in a way that will help to reach the goals. We can make the budget as detailed as we want as long as it helps reach the ultimate goal of spending less than we earn. Also, paying off any debts, paying the emergency fund, and saving for the future. It also helps decide how to spend the money over the coming months and years.
Moving on to the next topic, which is insurance planning. The first point is background. Insurance planning is defined as a plan to protect us, our family, our assets against unexpected events. The life and assets of an individual are surrounded by the risk of death, disability, or destruction. These risks may result in financial losses. Insurance is a contract represented by a policy in which an individual or entity receives financial protection or reimbursement against unexpected losses from an insurance company.
The purpose of insurance planning is to identify and analyze risk factors in life and choose the proper plan to make our life easier if there is unexpected loss occur. Other than that, it is to reduce financial uncertainty and make loss manageable.
Is importance of insurance planning. There are 4 points to be described. The first one is protection for us and our family. Our family depend on our financial support to enjoy a decent standard of living, which is why insurance is important once we start a family. It means the people who matter most in your life may be protected from financial hardship if the unexpected happens. Secondly, it is to reduce stress during difficult times. None of us will know what will happen in the future. Unforeseen tragedies such as illness, injury, permanent disability, or even death will leave us and our family in facing tremendous emotional stress and even grief. With insurance in place, we and our family's financial difficulties will be reduced, and we can focus on recovery and rebuilding our lives. Thirdly, is to enjoy financial security. No matter how much saving we have today, an unexpected event can cause small or even big losses. This will lead to financial difficulties in a blink of an eye. Taking insurance will leave us to continue our lives forward without worrying about unexpected loss. The last point will be peace of mind. No matter how much money you have, it will never replace our health and role in the family. Being the head of the family is a big responsibility. By having the insurance with us, we can at least have peace of mind knowing that if anything happened to us, our family's financial security is assisted by the insurance. Issues involving the insurance along the years. The latest news was last month. Our country was shocked by a massive flood. Some areas in Malaysia were affected by the flood, such as Selangor, Pahang, and other places. Thousands of cars and motorcycles were affected by the flood. Furthermore, there are people who were drowned by the flood. Their assets and belongings were all destroyed by the incident. There is nothing left with them except their own life. If there is death, then the financial benefits from the policy will be given to the nominee. Moreover, to the people that are aware with this kind of unexpected events, they must have taken the car insurance from the start. Those cars that are affected by the flood, the insurance company will pay the premium of the policy. This means that their car will be repaired and the bills will be covered by the insurance. At this point, this will ease the burden of the people who took the insurance.
For statistic information insurance planning, a new report from RAM Ratings called Insurance Insight says that the Malaysian insurance industry will remain stable for 2020. The COVID-19 pandemic caused a lot of money to be lost, but the industry expected to be able to bounce back. Insurance companies are brought to be well capitalized, so they should be able to withstand higher volatility in the financial markets and higher capital costs when interest rates are low and credit is stressed. However, we see that there are still risks because there is a lot of uncertainty about how quickly the coronavirus spread and how high it will be around the world. If the economic impact is bigger, then we thought we might change our industry law.
In conclusion, insurance planning is essential nowadays as our lives are in danger in many ways. Taking insurance will secure our life and assets in the future if something bad happens. The sooner we plan, the better to start building health and lifetime protection.
Insurance plans are beneficial to anyone looking to protect their family, assets or property, and themselves from financial risks or losses. So we strongly recommend people do insurance planning in their lives. There are several types of insurance plans available. Some of the commonly preferred ones are health insurance and life insurance. Furthermore, life insurance is what we can avail of to safeguard our family in case of death during the tenure of the policy. The most basic form of life insurance available to buyers is term insurance. Life insurance can help secure our family financially with a lump sum paid out in the event of the policyholder's death within the policy period. Then, health insurance is purchased to cover medical expenses revolving around various health issues including hospitalization, treatments, and others. These insurance plans come in handy in case of medical emergencies. We can also avail of cashless facilities across network hospitals of the insurer. So, it is essential to make sure our future will be secured. Also, insurance plans will help protect the family because anything that happens, we want to make sure that they will not suffer from any financial matters. So, taking insurance is very important to the family and for yourself.